Hey, what's going on, currency collectors? Kyle here of Variety Airs. Thank you so much for bearing with me over the last 8 or 9 days where we haven't done any daily videos for bill searching. I live in Wilmington, and due to Hurricane Florence, there was some damage to the house as well as just flooding around me, and I lost power for about 8 days, 8.5 days. So I've been kind of dealing with quite a few things there. But I appreciate all the support that a lot of you have commented on the channel. I really appreciate all the new subscribers and people sharing the content. And I know I posted a couple videos about the hurricane, but of course we're not a weather channel, so I'm not going to overdo it. Those are just a couple videos. One was from a buddy of mine as well as myself, but that's all that is going to be on that subject. We're going to get back to the currency, the daily bill search videos, some really cool videos on the Federal Reserve, and a few other things. So in this video, let's check out a compilation of some really good finds, both error notes and fancy banknotes, and serial numbers from our Facebook group CoinOp. So let's check it out. Alrighty, let's start with a really good find on the CoinOp group's behalf, which is a quad repeater. So if you look at the serial number, it's 70887088, the same 4 digits repeated over. So that's a really cool bill. It's definitely a good repeater bill and a great fancy serial number to find. The next bill is what would be considered just a low serial number. So although it does have some writing there on the right-hand side of the obverse side of the bill, this 2006 series $20 bill is quite a low serial number, sitting at 773. So this would be collectible. It wouldn't be much above face value, but nevertheless something good to have in the collection. This next bill is a 2013 $1 bill. And what's special about this one is it would be another fancy serial number. This is a broken ladder, so if you look at the serial number itself, it goes from 2 to 9 in the serial number, albeit not in a row. The next one would be known... Now, loosely, this would be called a binary note because it is just the 2 same digits in the serial number repeated. This would be 8 and 4. So if you see this here, this is a binary note, another type of repeater. And this would be, I would say, a few dollars more than face value. This is a very good one, especially with the same 2 digits repeated and a solid block of 4s in the middle. This is a really rare bill, this next one. This would be a lack of ink or insufficient ink error, which is really uncommon to come across. Sometimes these are mistaken for bills that have been wet or ran through the washer, albeit this one is a prime example of something that's going to be worth quite a bit of value over $1, as it's very collectible. This next bill is another insufficient ink error, although it's not in good condition whatsoever. You can see on the serial number on the bottom left-hand side of the obverse that the 3rd digit is not even really printed on there, thus making an insufficient print or insufficient ink error. It's also an older bill, which is nice. And this next bill is another great example of a binary note. It's another good repeater of 7s and 1s. This is a series 2009 $1 bill. There's a little bit of shifting in the serial number, but the main error here, or fancy serial number rather than error making it a variety bill, would be that it's a binary note, so that's a good example of one there. This next note that was found by somebody in the Facebook group is a good example of a birthday note. So as you can see in the serial number on this newer series of $50 bill, this one being a 2013, the serial number is the same as the date, October 4th, 2002. This would make it something called a birthday note or date note. So as you can see, 10/04/2002, it's a date. As such, some of these bills can command a very large premium over face value, especially ones that have dates that are synonymous with historical events, such as the signing of the Declaration of Independence, or something of profound value similar to that. This last bill is something that's going to be really rare to come across, but it was found by a member of the Facebook group CoinOp. You can see that there's more than one error going on here, so there's a major shift. It's also cut a little bit off, but the main thing that's an error here is see how far down that Federal Reserve seal is. It's a major misprint on this bill, on the obverse of this bill. You can see that the other annotations are actually on the borderline of the cut. And so, in a sense, it makes it a misaligned cut, but the main error here is a major misprint. It's a wonderful find, And especially if you got it graded, you'd be talking majorly above face value. I've seen these go for hundreds of dollars on eBay. Other auction sites on AppMex sell stuff like this. PCGS sells stuff like this. So what a wonderful specimen to come across. And any collector or buyer would be just drooling at the mouth to hold on to this thing. I appreciate you guys checking out the video. Subscribe and like to the channel if you enjoyed the video of cool bills to come across in your pocket. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. See you guys later.